Good morning, everyone. This is, I guess, our first episode here back. I'm going to do some comic talk today, and actually maybe that's what we'll call this here, is comic talk. So a little bit different than what we're doing before. We will still do comic reviews, but today I want to talk about something a little different, something that people have been kind of confused about talking in the store when they see my personal issues versus the issues they're buying off the wall. So talk about the big two, Marvel and DC, and we'll go from there for alternate covers, guys. So start out here with Marvel, right? They're the one everyone talks about. They're the alternate covers everyone gets excited about. That's mainly because of the way they do it. Most of their alternate covers are a limited edition. So just for example here, this is the cover that you can buy off the wall for Old Man Hawkeye. Try and get it straight there for you. So there's the Old Man Hawkeye. You're going to walk in the store, you're going to see it on the wall, you're going to grab it, you're going to pick it up. Great story, right? It's a cool cover, right? Look at that. It's post-apocalyptic. But then, the people see me behind the counter, and what I'm reading is Old Man Hawkeye. And the questions are, what's that comic? Is usually what, I'm reading Old Man Hawkeye, but I don't have that one. And it's the same comic, guys. If you look in the inside, it's the exact same, right? When you pick these up, right? All the pages are identical inside. These are variant covers. This one in particular is the Hulk variant, as you can see. And now this one, as long as you've ordered a certain threshold, you can get as many of these as you want. So for those of you that want to collect variants, this is definitely something you just need to let us know. We can definitely get these for you. We do order in a couple at a time, just not a whole lot. So then Marvel also has, I don't have any here to show off at the moment, but they'll have like say a 1 in 50 variant, or what's lately their trend, they'll have a 1 in 500 or a 1 in 1000 variant, which we never get to see. We're not that big. We're not ordering 1,000 copies of Old Man Hawkeye. As much as I would love to order 1,000 copies, we're just not going to sell that many. But then you get this ultimate limited edition comic, right? So a lot of people are into collecting those. They're much more valuable because of their rarity. So the other thing on DC's side, right? Someone's reading Action Comics. They're going to come in. They're going to pick this up off the wall. So the way DC does theirs is much different and not really talked about, but in my opinion is a much better way to do it. What they do, instead of calling theirs alternate covers, this is called a subscription variant. So the idea behind it, now unfortunately it's not the way that practice happens, but the idea behind it is if you have a subscription, you get this cover. If you're just picking it up off the wall, you're going to get this cover. So that's kind of the idea behind DC's. It doesn't work out that way. Most of the time, people aren't asking for the subscription variant. Show you again here another example here of the Flash. Right, this is the one you're going to pick up off the wall. Right, this is the one that most people are going to get in their pull list, even though the other one's called a subscription variant. You do have to request that cover. So there is your off the wall cover, and this is the one you're going to see me reading behind the counter. And again, you're going to think I read the Flash. I don't have that issue, but you do have the issue. What you don't have is the cover. So this is it's not necessarily more limited in the sense that anyone can order it. Anyone can request this one. There's no requirements. You don't have to have 10 copies or 1,000 copies, anything silly like that. Sorry, Marvel, but that's the way I feel. It is silly to have to order 1,000 copies to get that one variant. And other companies do it too. Titan's done it. So I can't lay the blame on everybody or on just Marvel here. The way DC's doing it, in my opinion, is really a step up. So, you know, if you're looking for alternate covers, you know, just ask. Sometimes we're going to be able to get these special covers. The other thing sometimes that is kind of a disappointment, unfortunately, is we don't know what the alternate covers look like. When we go to order them, we open up our software from Diamond, who is our comic supplier in North America, and you look and it will show you the main cover like this, and then all it will say is Hulk variant, and it will have no picture. So we don't know what this is going to look like. So you're taking a little bit of a risk sometimes if you're asking for that variant cover. It may be one that you don't prefer. But again, they are more limited, especially in the Marvel way they do it. They're limited as well for DC, just because people don't know about it, so there's not as many of them printed. But like I said, with DC, anyone can ask for them. They don't seem to have this requirement that, hey, you know, you need to have you know, 1,000 people that buy Action Comics in your store every month in order to get that one variant comic. You know, I understand the marketing behind it. I understand it's going to, you know, make me want to push to get to, you know, maybe the 250 issue level so I can get that one issue. But sometimes the story just doesn't support that push. And as most of you know, I'm more of a comic guy than a store. So I'm pretty honest when it comes to which stories are good, in my opinion. You know, my humble opinion, or not so humble sometimes, as my wife will tell me. But yeah, so in this manner, I think DC is doing it the right way. If you're an investor, if you're, you know, wanting to get that elusive comic, then yeah, you're gonna have to pony up some money and buy a whole bunch of issues. So that's the short and sweet of it for today, guys. Hope to see y'all in here, New Comic Book Day, and have a good one.